We're looking pretty good right now. We are also making ourselves some semiconductors, which I don't really need. I guess we'll keep making them because eventually I will need them, I think, for the robotics area, which does remind me. Let's see if we can make ourselves a bot auto repair. Bots can get automatically repaired here, which is very nice. An engineer can build bots here. Okay, so we want to get ourselves a bot sort of manufacturing station. How much do they cost? Quite cheap, actually. So we'll build 2 of them. I mean, I can't actually build 2 of them. Can I stop this? There we go. We'll build a repair station. We can put that right here. Of course, we don't necessarily need them right now. But for now, I think we're okay. Let's go back to this little board right here. Let's go up to our graphs. See how food's doing? Yep, that is pretty much plummeting right there. Quite scary to think about, but hopefully the extra little bit of food is going to help us out when it comes to our rate of creation. Apparently, we've also a little bit of damage here. Very poor quality tissue synthesizer. Okay, then. Very interesting. I think we'll keep things speeding up, though. And we will need to eventually make ourselves another biodome. I think this extra bit of food, though, should help out. I mean, what are we doing right now? Yeah, we're making more food. Well, of course, we're making more food. I did make mostly just the non-starch-based foods, which I believe do give you more food. I think they give you 1 extra food. Yeah, they give you 1 extra, so it's always nice to have that little bit more. You're very unhappy, good sir. Why is that? Hungry. Not very well hydrated. Probably because this needs to be repaired, or at least it's just being repaired right now. How's the water in here? It's quite high. Let's actually check our water. Is it over here in the stats? No, it's not in stats. Actually, I think it's here. Okay. So water right now. I mean, that's not bad, is it? That's pretty good. Oh, more people. An extra biologist. Our food stocks are low again. It's fine. I think we're making a lot more now. Yep, a few meals are being created. I think it's 1 for each vegetable. I can't remember. Yep, it's 1 for each vegetable. What about over here? None right now. Kind of scary. Just a smidge bit. I think we do need more biologists, though. Everything seems to be running quite low now. How's our metal doing? It's getting there. But bot workshop has been constructed. We'll probably wait when it comes to making our bots. Just yet. Because I don't want to use up the metals. It's actually very cheap to make a bot. So we got a carrier bot, a constructor bot, and a driller bot. I think I want to make some drill bots. And they're actually putting the parts in this, which I don't want at all, but okay. At least we got a repair pad. We could probably turn that off for now, since it's probably using up power. We actually can't turn that off. Turn this entire section off, really. There we go. Unnecessary. And what about this? I think we're fine everywhere else. Oh, a landing guy right here. The guy has landed, the landing guy. Oh, okay, so we can actually buy drill carrier bots and a driller bot. I don't want to do that. I want to save up to actually buy the schematic to make our own driller bots. I could buy some food, though, which I think would help out exponentially. So if we buy, like, 5 extra food, or maybe just all his food and give him some plastics. It's a low commission, and I don't think anyone needs to be healed right now. How about semiconductors are way too expensive, just give them food. We'll have to take a few off, I think. 5 food for 3 plastics, and... nah, I don't think that's a great trade. None of these are really good trades. I think they're just sort of last-minute stuff that if you feel like you are screwing up hard. Well, not screwing up hard. If you are in a desperate situation and you want to get something done very quickly, but you don't have the time, then you quickly buy a lot of food, and then you can use that extra food to give you a bit of an extra push. Hopefully these are... Yep, it's 1 extra biologist right there. I think I'm fine with the 2 extra. I think we're... Oh, sandstorm imminence. Make sure we go to yellow alert. There we are. Keep everyone else on the inside just in case they get themselves injured. Bots will be okay, but everyone else will not. Ooh, very close to the robotics facility. Quite scary. I don't really mind having this anti-meteor laser on now, though, since it only consumes 4.5 kilowatts of power, whereas this consumed like 30 or something ridiculous like that. I'm going to make sure not to do that again. He says that as now he sort of worryingly checks everything that he currently has online. What about these? These actually do consume power, the mines. We could probably put some micro or macro into it, I can't remember, and have these offline whenever it's... Like, we could do that right now. Like, Sandstorm can't go outside, have them offline. Little bit of extra power. You know, it is nighttime right now, but we don't really need a bubble with that. And also, I'm incredibly lazy. And that laser being online, already working out. What are you doing out that far, worker? Are you dying? You're not looking in a great position, are you? I was wondering where the UI was. How are you doing? Very hungry. Your health is deteriorating very quickly, but you seem to be okay. Alright, that's good. So keeping that yellow alert. Ooh, that was epic. I didn't think I told him to bugger off. I can't remember now. So make sure we slow things down and take off the yellow alert. The only thing I don't like about yellow alerts, you get this really annoying yellow haze around the corners of your screen. And it makes sense, but it's annoying as hell. Do we want to pry... Good job, laser. You did it. It's not really the laser's fault, though. It's the telescope operator's fault. Kind of. He's got so much space to look at. I guess he can't get every sort of corner. He could barely get any of it, really. Although he only really needs to look in the sort of immediate vicinity. That laser just went right through the mountain right there. Quite strange. Okay, then. So we need to make another biodome. I think food right now should be going up. Yeah, it's sort of stabilizing. I don't think it's going up. It's just stabilizing. So if we make sure to make ourselves a new biodome. 5 metals, 18 bioplast. Excuse me. 18 bioplastics. So we can make a big one. I mean, we can't, but we will make a big one because I don't think making any other size is really worth it. And I think having it over here is a good idea. Or just this point, because then we could store the food if we can't put it anywhere else. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. And then we could probably have some housing around here. Or maybe, yeah, the sleeping quarters. We could probably get ourselves a canteen. So if we have a look over here. Airlock. Dome. Processing plant. So there's the dorm. Here's a canteen. Okay, there we go. So we can what? Get a canteen right here. Or over here. Right in that corner. I think the sleeping quarters can go in that corner. Or at least the newer one. There we go. The dorm. There we go. We can get a dorm right in that corner. What do you want, Merv? More lasers going off. Good to see. Or good to hear, anyway. Right. Sick bay. Storage. No. Don't need another bar right now. Multi-dome might be nice. Can have that right here and it leads into the canteen. Or maybe it's right after the canteen. I keep making the larger version of things because we are starting to get very huge when it comes to our population count. I only want to really... I want to put that into consideration. So, yes. This is a lab. Do we have a lab? Oh, yeah, this is our lab, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So we are synthesizing meats, which is nice, I suppose. We do need more. And we are currently going outside to create more. We could probably do with an airlock somewhere else, but for now that's fine. And we'll probably get an airlock somewhere around here later on. I'm worried they won't be able to get out, but I guess they can go around here maybe? Ugh. I don't think I want to do any building just yet. I'm worried they might get stuck. And also I want to make sure I can actually make this biodome first anyway. Won't give it an immediate number of... Like, won't fill it up with food and all that lot for our biologists to keep replenished, I suppose. Keep in a good condition. Since we might give them too much work. And that might end in sort of low quality food and that kind of thing. Quality is apparently what I just sound like just then. Apparently I didn't take off the colonist option. I pretty much said I was going to do that, but didn't do it for some reason. Anyway, it's always nice to get one extra farmer. That's what they are now. Biologists, they're just farmers. Space farmers, basically. It's great. So yeah, we're keeping that facility off. Power's very good right now, simply because we took off the starport. I imagine I don't think that turning off it was part of the first episode of today's session. So people are going to be like, Innkeeper, what the hell? Don't you worry. You'll be very pleasantly surprised in the second video. I showed competence. Competence. Okay, I just screwed myself up there. There we go. Meteors, stop it. You're scaring me. That was a very quick shot right there from our laser right there. I can't remember what name I gave him. Wow, that was very good as well. It was instant. Like, it was very good. I'm not too sure if it's based on what direction the telescope is looking. I have to imagine it is. Because he just shot 2 right then. The telescope was looking in this direction. So maybe it is. Which is always good, I suppose. Although, I think we do need another telescope. Probably over here. Just to sort of have as an extra anti-meteor laser protection thing. Right, let's see what we got. Not worth it. Goodbye. We need more materials. We just need more of everything, really. Metals not looking too great. We could probably try and prioritize them. Right now, we're using a lot of our minerals just to make food. Well, we're prioritizing food. We've got a decent number of plastics still, I would say. 21. Wait, what? 20... Oh, right, because it's probably still counting the ones that are around here. Okay, that makes sense. Power storage is low. It is daytime, though. We just made it, I feel. Bollocks! I think we just made it. I say just made it. We were still late. It's when the wind turbines are off for too long overnight. That's when we get screwed over. And they seem to be off a lot, though. They don't seem to be amazingly useful. We just need more power collectors. Not really. The consumption's way too high. Like, well, we will need one more, I think. I don't like the amount of these you need. There's so much clutter involved. But biodome has been completed. Oxygen should be fine. Water, I imagine, is going to be okay. This isn't working right now because it's filling up with oxygen. And we are going to get this connected first before I start mucking around here. What do we need right here? We've used all the materials. Well, we've got all the materials we need for the connector. So it's just one more metal, which is just being placed down right there. You're hungry, good sir, HT Booker. Not really paying attention too much to the names right now. You're also quite hungry. How's the food going? It should be, like I said, just stable. Oh, wow, that's shot up. Let's take that one off. Yeah, that's great. Vegetables just, like, skyrocketing. That's great to see. Okay. Still could do with more, though. I want to be in a safe place, and also would like to sell food as well, since it's a very good source of income, I find. I say, it only gives you... I say... No, it only gives you about 5 credits per sale. But I think that's good enough. We are going to fill this up completely because I think people are just getting very tired around the base. At least I've been noticing it. There's not too many places for them to sleep. Like, look, these are all filled up. Eventually, we're going to just have no beds for them whatsoever. We've still got these dorms right here, all these cabins that are owned. Owned by Canon Norris, Leanna Matthews, Bernardo Cardenas. Damn it, Dennis. Right, biodome. Let's see. Let's start off with tomatoes. We'll get us some starch as well. Do we want to have some trees? Choose oxygen during the day, consume some oxygen at night. Colonists can relax by looking at it for a bit. Yeah, we'll get like a tree. I think it would help with relaxation. Well, it did just say it would help with relaxation. We're going to have one maybe right here in the center, just because... We'll probably get an oak tree as well. There you go. I guess it's a slight waste of space. But oh well. We'll radish and we'll get some cabbage. There we go. But at least it will help them out, I suppose, and generate a little bit of oxygen. I have to imagine it's minuscule in comparison to the amount we make with this. Spaceship has just arrived. Is he going to give us anything useful? No. Just straight up, no. He is not going to do that. Tell you what, we will take up the semiconductor, though, since we don't need that right now. Although there are materials inside there that I would like to take off. So we're okay now, but that's because the wind was on, okay? I was confused then. I was like, what the hell? Why is power okay all of a sudden? Apparently there's a very good reason for it. So we should be able to, well, we should be getting a very large amount of power now. It's okay. I say it's okay. It's actually giving us a ridiculous amount of power. I wonder how bad the power is on the ice planet. Can we even use solar panels? Or do we need to find some other source of power? Maybe it's just completely wind power and you've just got to get lucky. I'm not sure if there's like a particular time of day when wind gets very high, but it seems to be just sort of quite random, inconsistent, that kind of thing. Our trees grew very quickly. What's this little happy face right here? Is this increased morale? Increases morale. So that helps out. They haven't seen a tree in like years. I'm not sure how long they've been here, but I have to imagine with the amount of progress they've made, it's probably been a few years. Something like that anyway. Unless these are like tent bases. They're just inflatable, that kind of thing. They put them on the ground, and then they click a button, and it just goes poof, and just inflates. It's great. Although it does look quite metallic. Maybe slightly plasticky as well, but I imagine predominantly metallic. You know, it's quite nice. Anyway, what am I on about? Check our stocks right now. Our charts, even not our stocks. It's a level stock take, I suppose. It's looking alright. It's not amazing. Let's check our other resources right here to see if they're going up or down. Yep, it's looking pretty good right now. Right now, metals are on the rise. Plastics are looking okay. How are these doing? Any traders? Nope. I want to start prioritizing metal a little bit more. We are doing a bit more repairing right here. I think I just want some more spare workshops. Or spares workshops. So I think we might start to prioritize this. Just more workers means more minerals, means happy people. Let's see what we've got. Nothing here that I really want. I could buy more minerals, but I'm saving up for when we might be able to get an edible drill pattern. I guess for now, we could probably make ourselves a robot just because it's cool. See if we turn this on. Let's try and make ourselves a carrier bot, just because we want a carrier bot. We do need 1 extra metal in order to get that done. And then we'll make a bot, and we'll feel great that we have a bot, and then maybe we can sell the bot. Oh yeah, what if we can sell bots? I don't think we can. I keep forgetting to dismiss them, which is very rude, I might add. It's just like, do you want to sell? You just hung up on me. Like, they're basically, from the perspective of the traders, you know, that's what's happening there, which is very rude, as I just said. This is a very large storage bay. Although, the thing I don't like about this storage bay, there's no proper categorization, there's no real storage going on. Everyone has to carry up these boxes. There's no forklifts or pump trucks, anything like that, to help, you know, stop the back from breaking, essentially. They've got enough trouble to deal with the completely different atmosphere and the spacesuits and all the equipment they have to carry. Look at this. Their backs are dying right now. Yeah, well, how do they pick these up? Are they probably trained in the ways of picking things up? And the way I said it right there, the way I said anything right there was a little bit strange. Let's look at our base. It's looking quite nice. This looks like a spine, I've noticed. It's very cool. What about this bit? Yeah, very crooked spine. Kind of, I suppose. I really wish the control center was much larder. I wish it was a lot more lardy, you know, just lardy-da-di-da, that kind of thing. Larger, just because I think it would sort of help to be the centerpiece of your space base. How are we doing right now? Yep, everything's on the rise. Good to see. We're not really spending anything, though, which helps, I feel. Quite significantly. Yeah, we got people in here. Looking nice. I don't want to get any new workers just yet. I'm worried about food. How are we doing at the bar? That guy's just sort of sitting around. So you know what? We're going to get ourselves another table. Put it right there, as well as another drinking fountain. And actually, we won't put that one right there. I'm going to put it right next to the vending machine. So there's a few drinks, which is nice. You can actually only hold 3 drinks in that. Okay. So what they've got to do to relax is throw some vegetables inside the drinks machine and then wait 3 hours, come back and hope no one stole your beer. So, which, you know, I don't think is that great. Apparently the world is still going on about the base. There's only been like a few, well, I guess really, it has only been a few, maybe a month and maybe 2 months really. I know a little while ago I was talking about the fact that it's probably a few years, but I'm thinking in real life progress, this would take a lot longer than just 2 months. But, you know, maybe the extremely productive astronauts or cosmonauts, I don't know, any one of them really. I don't really care. I don't care. So we will need to expand. Do we? What's that happiness at? Stop moving, Harry! I need to know how happy you are. No one right now seems to have too much of a morale downgrade other than you, good sir. And I think that's just because your name is Brady. Which, you know, let's be honest. Brady, he's just sort of... I actually don't know. I can't think of any insult for the name Brady. That probably means it's a good name. So, Brady, like he's a braids, yeah. I'm just trying to make rhymes at this point. We got some discarded food pads right here that need to be attended to. You're an engineer, I think. Yeah, you are an engineer. You're just picking up food. I want to get more biologists. We need them to help us out. So we're going to prioritize this. Lots of prioritization right now. We're also prioritizing the control center, but that's because I definitely needed to be prioritized. We don't need anything else to, though. Power's coming back up. We had another call today where the power collector was sort of running dry very slightly. These things fill up extremely quickly, though. So we can definitely afford to get an extra one. So let's do that. I think we do need one more anyway. How much power does a signpost use? Do we have a signpost? We don't. Very important to have a signpost, I think. Oh, damn, we could have put it there. I missed out. My opportunity right there. There we go. Well, there's no power in this. Does that mean it won't connect? Will that mean there's no power in this as well? I don't know. Okay. Oh, well. Trying to talk right there, but I was in a lot of trouble for some reason.